What's up guys, Drake's Card Tricks here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys a few ways that you can do color changes. So the first way will be the shake change. The second way will be the snap change. And then the third and final way will be the rub change. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial.
The following footage contains highly classified information that may threaten national security. All viewers are bound under penalty of death to refrain from sharing and/or misusing the knowledge gained from this footage. If you do not cooperate, then we will find and terminate you. Watch at your own risk.
Okay, so not a lot of people know this, but space and time kind of exist in perpendicular dimensions. Okay, so space is horizontal, or the x-axis pretty much, and time is the y-axis, or the vertical one. Okay, so since time is vertical, then if you were to shake a card up and down, then you would just mess with time, which would undo all the wearing down. But since space is horizontal, then if you were to shake it horizontally, then that would just be battering it with a bunch of space, which would wear it down really quickly. Okay? So you have to remember, do it up and down, not side to side. Okay? Remember that. That's the most important thing. The security of the world now rests on your shoulders, that you have this knowledge. And the secrecy of this knowledge is protected under sentence of death or destruction of the world. Okay, so you have to guard this secret forever. Gotcha. April Fools. Okay, pardon me, moving on. So, the shake change, to be real here. So basically all you're doing is you're just taking two cards, okay, and just putting them back to back, and then you're just holding it between your thumb and middle finger on opposite corners, okay, and then from there you're gonna shake it just to cover up the motion that you're taking your pointer finger on this corner, and then you're just twisting it around, just like that, okay? But what I usually do is I have it so that it's oriented the same way at each end. So like this, then it's oriented horizontally. So when I twist it, then I kind of move my hand while I'm doing it so that it ends horizontally. Okay? And then you try not to just do a simple little... It is cool looking, but if you do that too many times, then people will begin to see that your hand is shifting from corner to corner. Okay? And it's a pretty significant looking difference, so you just shake it a lot. And try your best to hold on to it, or it just might flash two cards. Okay? So just shake it a lot. So then it's kind of hard, it's much harder to notice the difference between your the orientation of your fingers. Okay, so just like that. That's the shake change. And if you want, then you don't have to do it so that you change the backs. You can do it so that you change the values too. So maybe changing from the 4 of spades to the ace of spades. Okay, just like that. So that's it for the shake change. Now let's move on to the snap change. I missed. Okay, so here's the tutorial for the snap change. Okay, that was not the tutorial, that was just a little performance. So basically, as you clearly know, you take two cards, put them together, try not to flash that you're holding two cards, and then I'll just go ahead and say this one was probably the hardest one for me to pick up. Okay, so It's a little tricky getting the hang of it, but once you do get the hang of it, then it just goes over in a snap. Pun intended. So, basically what you're doing is you're holding it between your middle, pointer, and thumb. And then what you're doing is you're taking the front card and then holding onto it with your middle finger and then just dragging it back, okay? So what I have to do, as gross as this may seem, I lick those three fingers, then I have better grip on them. So then you kind of let go a little bit with your pointer finger, or just apply less pressure, so that that card just slips right out, and you just keep holding on with your middle finger as it comes out, and then you just grab back on with your pointer finger and thumb, and then just extend that middle finger out the rest of the way. And then you have to get the angle just right so that people can't really see where it is. Okay, just like that. And then, like I said, it just goes over in a snap. So once again, you're just holding the back card between your thumb and pointer finger, and then just moving that moving your middle finger along, just as if you're snapping your finger. Okay, never mind. I'll get that later on. Sorry. It was humiliating. So, yeah, just as if you're snapping your finger, you move it back, right there. And then you just keep holding on to the back card with your pointer finger and thumb. Just like that. Okay? So that's it for the snap change. Now let's move on to the rub change. Alright, so the rub change is another pretty easy one. So first I'll just start out with the main thing that's going on. So you're just, and again, that was just a performance, okay? So it's right there. So basically what you're doing right there is you're just taking the heel of your hand right there, and then just have this card forward about a third of the way down, and then you are just gripping that card underneath it by the heel of your hand and pulling it back until it just clears the card, and then you're rubbing it back forward, and then square it up with your index finger when you're dragging it back. Okay? So, just go ahead and show you that with some of it showing. So you're just going like that. Just like that. Okay? This is a really easy one to learn. Yeah, I got it probably just about the first time I had tried it. It's that easy. So you're just doing that. Okay, and then you just try not to flash that you're showing that card, but I think you guys are smart enough to know that. So to do the color change with it, then you would have the other card right underneath it, but you try not to flash that it's there because that would kind of ruin the surprise. So you're just kind of when you're pushing this forward a bit to have it about a third over, then you try not, or yeah, you just cover up that card underneath it with your hand, and then just go ahead and follow through with that. And then there you go. You have changed the color of the card. And even something to make, or yeah, something that I kind of do a little bit to make it a tad bit easier is you just have this forward a little bit, so that, but again, you try not to flash it, so that it's a bit easier to move only that one card off, and then just follow through, just like that. Okay, so again, it's really simple, very easy to learn. I'm sure you guys will catch on quickly. So yeah, there it is for that. Yeah, so that's it for the rub change. Alright, so that wraps it up for another video by Strikes Card Tricks. I hope you guys liked that tutorial on the shake change, the snap change, again, let's get that grip, snap change, and finally the rub change. Okay, so yeah, hope you guys liked that tutorial. If so, then yeah, then just smash that like button, comment below on what video you want me to make next, and share the video with your friends. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel. And special thanks to Game OT for requesting that I make this video. Yeah, if any of you guys want another shout out in my next video, then go ahead and ask for it in the comment section below. Big thanks, guys. Yeah, again, it's been really awesome so far. So, yeah, I really appreciate the support. Strakes Cartrix signing off for now. Have a great day.